Make yourself a note. That was already there.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we start here.
okay, let me. We're at 3237 East 2nd Street, and we're here with John, and we're going to go over some of the issues that need to be taken care of. These are old drillings here, so he didn't do those. Okay, next, John.
Plants contacting the structure. You want to trim those back?
Yep. Okay. Trim the tree back.
It has been trimmed.
Yeah, it needs a little more.
These grows. These, I don't know if any inspector would call it in. It's not touching the house, but it might be
Yep.
considered,
Yeah.
a problem.
We used to call that earthwood contact in California. We had to clear that.
Yeah. So it's
No biggie.
It's
It's an easy one to take care of.
Yeah, it served as issues. This looks pretty good here. You're looking at this space. It's all pretty good here.
Okay.
I would note drill marks, which is consistent with having problems.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
If we come in this room.
Now this is a room where we replaced this beam right here because it had some older termite damage, and then Nick drywalled it all.
Yeah. Looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice, huh?
It does. Okay, so we'll start on the main part of the house here.
Okay.
The first thing I noticed coming in, it's been painted here, but you can see the rifling,
Uh-huh. Yep.
all the way up to the top there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So that could be old termite damage.
I don't see it active.
Right.
There's no tubes. There hasn't been any, but you can see the rifling.
Right.
So what happens when the company comes in? We don't tell you what to do or what not.
Right. You just say, hey, I see this.
You as the buyer,
Right.
I say, I can see that there's been termites.
Right.
That's enough to call for a treatment. Just seeing that, because there's evidence.
Okay.
He or I cannot determine if it's active or not.
Or not. So what would you do? You'd come in, drill down in here and treat it, or?
Well, it's been addressed. It's not active.
Right. Okay. All right.
So, but
So we don't need to do anything with it. Just they're going to point it out when they do their inspection.
well, that's something you have to discuss with Jerry. She's
Okay.
pretty particular. She
Right.
wants things. She doesn't want things to come up
Right.
on the inspection.
No, I don't either. That's
So, what I would say, and I'm not a contractor,
Yeah.
you are, I would say you know what to do with that.
yes. We could
Or Nick knows
we
what to
we
do.
could do a cosmetic repair.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Yep.
I'm just.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
saying
Just
that-
pointing it out.
I'm just.
Things you look at.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, yes. Some old termite damage.
Minimal, but it be, depending
Right.
on the inspector, they'll catch it.
Okay.
Okay? And you gotta remember.
Once again, that would be a cosmetic repair. We could fill that and paint it the same in here, and you'd never see it.
This looked all pretty good in here. Didn't find an issue.
Okay. And this is all new wall here.
Okay, this looks nice. He did a good job here. Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we go into the main part of the house here. Okay, we come this way. I always take right-hand turns.
Okay, that's fine.
What I want you to do is look at it like you were a potential buyer.
Right.
Or a home inspector. How people that do flips and houses, they go through it and they take care of any little details that,
Yeah, would cause.
that catches the eye. Okay, so everything looks good here. That's just,
Yeah, that's just thumbtack. Yeah.
looks here, good. It's got window coverings, that's always nice feature for houses. Okay, right here you have some old.
Yep.
Little molding there. Inside here looks good.
So a little molding in the front here needs to be taken care of.
Inspectors
Yep.
will come in and they
Tap it.
may, they see the termite, they tap it. It's
Yep.
pretty solid there. And coming around this way, all looks good here. Now, the opposite side that we were looking at over there,
Yep.
you see this here?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
And,
Yep.
and I don't mar it, so I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not poking it.
Right, no, but I see what you're talking about.
Okay, so,
You bet.
again, I don't see any activity, but the evidence that they've been here. is
Right.
here, Okay. All right, so we've done this part. We come over here. You got here.
Uh-huh, yep.
They'll tap it, see what's going on. You know, when I do the inspections, I don't push it.
Right.
Like if you or the contractor
You
or
bet.
Rick
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna repair it, you want to clean all that out.
Yep. Okay.
Coming this way here, everything looks pretty good here. Don't see anything going on with it. Alright,
Okay.
but over here, you can see up there on the
Oh,
molding.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. We got in here, you're gonna have to step inside and look right here.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And then look up here.
Yeah, all of this. Look. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So this particular door, you know, needs attention. He found it out. You found that right away. In here, you know, that would be up to you. It looks pretty good. I mean, I don't see anything that maybe just cosmetic stuff.
Okay.
All right, we come to this wall here. Under here, evidence of
Yeah.
water damage.
Yeah. Well, that's been replaced. You can tell the plywood, you know, it rotted out the base.
Okay.
Usually what I like to do
But
is
see
paint
that
it.
right there?
Uh-huh.
The four-letter word that we're not allowed
Yep,
to
I
say
know.
is mold. We can't say it.
I call it organic discoloration.
Okay. You're gonna get gigged on that if you don't do something. Make sure there's
Well,
no.
we can easily replace that piece of plywood, and then I would paint the whole thing. It looks pretty after you paint it white.
You know, do whatever you feel is
Yep.
necessary. We talked about this area over here.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about that already. Yep.
Okay, so we come this way, everything's good. I didn't see anything going on here or here. Come out in here pretty good. I don't remember seeing anything of,
Okay.
you know,
So back into the closet. Okay.
all right. And if you look at the base here,
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
you go down the hallway here. The home inspector will look to see if there's any leaks. It looks like they've been doing a little bit of patching.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably from when there was a swamp cooler.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Okay. I think that this area is good. This is all good in here. This is all good in here. I say, when you look at it yourself, you're gonna see, well, do I like the way it looks, or we're gonna.
You're right,
We're gonna,
yeah.
we're gonna clean the floor.
Right, right.
It's all cosmetic, you know, really. Everything was good here. Yeah. I opened the other one. This one. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, the last tenant was a hoarder lady, and this house was packed full of stuff. You couldn't even hardly walk.
Yeah, well, that's been the case when I've come, and when I've done some work here. Well, you know, it's limited on what you can see and what you can do. Everything looks pretty good in here except for, it's very common when you have a shower,
Yeah.
you can get,
Water damage.
you
Yeah.
get water damage down there.
Yeah.
That'll be called out. You got water damage there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be gigged on that.
Okay. All right.
Let me see, when I was talking to Jerry, she didn't want to have all that stuff pop up. Unless you're selling it as is and, you know,
Yeah,
that's a different
no,
thing.
we're not doing that.
Okay, so this was good here. This was good here. There's some termite damage here.
Okay, yeah.
It's all old. Okay. This little room is good. In here you got evidence of water damage. I don't know, the paint's peeling.
Okay.
It looks,
Yeah, you can see the old color anyway.
yeah.
Painted it pink in here.
It looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
You probably would want to do something with that.
I told Jerry these mid-century modern bathrooms now have come back into style.
Yeah, this is pretty tile.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities with this place. You know, really, it's got.
Yeah, this here, you can tell originally it was painted a pink color, or salmon color.
It's got some charm, and I don't see any problem. This one doesn't need maybe some paint. I don't know.
Paint.
Just
Basically, you know, if they painted, they probably painted a color to match this little tile right
a
here.
little strip.
Yeah.
Accent strip.
The accent strip. Okay.
Okay, so we've gone through. Now we've got this room here.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on in here.
A little settling crack over here.
Open this up and get it
Yeah.
right in there.
Yeah.
You got some real flexible caulking.
Yep.
that
Yeah.
you put instead
There's
of-
nothing you can do about that really. Just it's cosmetic. You gotta. Yeah.
This little room looks pretty good. Alright, so we've gone through the main part of the house. It's consistent with, you know, something previously.
Right. As far as dry rot.
Right.
Yeah, it's not termite damage, but
Right.
that board probably should replace that board
And then
from
that's
there
the
over
worst
here.
one over here.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
look this way, Rich. This is the worst one.
Oh, okay. That one and this one here. See, okay. Yeah. All right. A couple of those.
You got this going on here.
I like it when people just paint over it and don't bother fixing it. It's like, you know, paint will hold it.
You know, all of this looked pretty good shape, and it's
We
red.
got a broken
Red
window
brick,
here.
it looks good. Got a broken window, that'll, you know,
Yeah.
they'll call that out. The soffit looks good. You know, it's been maintained. We're still having, somebody will check the AC unit.
Yep.
This thing probably needs to be trimmed back here.
Yeah.
Contacting the structure.
Yep.
I don't know why they plan them so
Me
close.
either. It's
This should be away.
yeah.
You know, eventually it's gonna grow.
Well, you know when they plant them, they're just little tiny baby things. So they think, oh, okay. They don't plant. See, you're supposed to keep that anything 3 feet clear of the electrical panel by code. Otherwise, you can't get into it.
Yeah.
So we'll trim that back.
So you want to trim that back so when they come and inspect,
Yeah.
they're able to.
To take a look. Yeah.
I would probably make a note of the water splashing back here.
Uh-huh.
You know, it splashes, it
Yep.
hits and then it splashes back, but that's not.
Yeah.
That's not really a problem. He's put some screening on there. It looks good. It's good. I don't know what's going on here, but the way it's constructed, it's got pavers.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Normally that, I wouldn't be too concerned about it, but they'll probably call it faulty grade due
Yeah.
to construction. This is on concrete, so that's not a problem. You know, if you kind of look in, you'll see a little water staining.
Right, right. But this is a screen porch, so
Yeah.
sort of expect that.
The gutters are probably plugged up.
Yeah.
The problem with these porches, Rich, is that they're attached to the house. And that's what causes issues. Okay. So you've got all this going on, water damage
Yep.
down there.
On both sides, yeah.
And it wasn't really, you know, it's just 2x4s.
Yep.
They didn't really do a fancy job on it.
Well, and people don't use pressure treat either, so.
Okay, you got the same thing going on here. Water.
Uh-huh.
You see the water
Yep.
staining back there?
Uh-huh, yeah.
That'll be called out from
There's plenty of rat shit.
Yeah.
Or mice shit.
I normally, that's not part of the inspection, but I do point out droppings. you
Yeah.
know. Okay, so when you look in here, you just want to it's attached to the roof. And Jerry said that Nick had done the roofing work. They were aware that it needed some work. But the remnants of previous leaks are still visible.
Uh-huh.
So this looks good here. Got a little bit of water stains there. So
Uh-huh, yeah.
that might want to be, you know, if there's no more further leaks, you might want to touch that up so
Yeah.
it's not
Or clean it off. Yeah.
comparing previous leaks. Got water staining here on this,
Yeah.
and this is
Okay.
kind of bowed here.
Yeah.
And you got water stain there. That's never been painted. It's all the same green color, whatever it was before. Get rid of this, clean this up here.
Yeah.
And that's all due to existing construction. You can see
Right.
how it was all exterior. That pad was there. But
Mhm.
this was probably soil and they put pavers on it.
Yeah, all of that's new. All of this is all new framing.
Feel like I missed something.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's termite damage and water damage because it was just set on wood.
Right.
Okay. This can be considered temporary. It was moved. Could be stained. You know, I don't know what you guys want to do with that. It's a good little storage area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the wood on the ground. I wouldn't be surprised if
Yep.
water stains and miscellaneous things. So I don't know what you want to do with that.
Right. Okay.